The Bears have already brought in Alabama edge rusher Dallas Turner for a top 30 visit to Halas Hall, and they're now bringing in another edge. It was confirmed on Monday, April 2nd, 2024, that the Bears are having Penn State edge Chop Robinson in for a top 30 visit. Holes is bringing in the big hitters, and it's crazy how one of these guys that on all these top 30 visits are going to be a Chicago Bear in less than 4 weeks. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, thank you for tuning in. We are 22 days away from the NFL draft, and the best 22 in recent Bears history has been running back Matt Forte, who was taken in the second round at pick number 44 in the 2008 NFL draft. Hidden gems in every single round of the draft, which Chop Robinson could be that guy. Chop is at the top of many people's lists, including mine, and it's so exciting to hear that the Bears are bringing him in. A freak of an athlete, would be perfect for this defense and has a sick marketing name as well. And if you like Chop Robinson as potentially the next edge for the Chicago Bears, make sure that you hit that like button on this video to show your support. Along with commenting, I want to hear what your favorite offseason move was done so far by the Chicago Bears. In my personal opinion, I think that my favorite was Gerald Everett, tight end from the Los Angeles Chargers. Such an underrated pickup, going to be huge for this offense. I mean, we brought in a ton of guys, DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen, Ryan Bates, you name it, we've done it. But I really like the Gerald Everett sign, and I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. So let's get into Chop Robinson and what he will bring to the Chicago Bears. The 6'3", 254-pound edge from Penn State has a hand diameter of 9 1/8 inches, an arm length of 32.5 inches, a vertical of 34.5 inches. Pretty darn athletic out of the gate, but this is where things get dicey. 4.48 40 time. Faster than some of the top wide receivers in this upcoming draft. Chop Robinson is going to play more than an edge for any defense that he's a part of, and he's a projected top 20 pick at the moment. He would be a lot higher, but his stats this past year is what hurt him a little bit, as he missed 4 games and played practically injured for 4 other games that he was in. In total, he played for 10 games for Penn State this past season, with 15 tackles, 12 being solo, 8 tackles for loss with 4 sacks, 1 pass deflection, and 1 forced fumble. Clearly, he is very good at getting into the backfield because he's a tackling machine once he has you in his arms, but he has to be on the field in order for that to happen. And the injuries that he suffered this past year at Penn State definitely hurt his stock a little bit. But I'm okay with that for the Chicago Bears, because that does give the opportunity to potentially trade back that number 9 pick and still get Chop Robinson if they decide to go in that direction. But overall, I think Chop Robinson is the top 10 pick any other year if he isn't coming off an injured season. Now, according to NFLDraftBuzz.com, he ranks as some of the best. He's the number 4 edge in this NFL draft at the moment, according to their analysts, with a tackling grade of 69 out of 100. He doesn't allow anyone to get by him once he wraps them up. His pass rush grade, 100 out of 100. A+, doesn't get any better than that. His strength and first step speed are so dangerous for opposing offenses, and he is a game plan wrecker. Not only that, his run defense is very good as well, an 82 out of 100 grade. Bears were 3rd last year overall against the run, number 1 in the last 6 games, and adding him to this mix would make this team even better. So overall, great 3-down player that just doesn't give up. Huge backfield wrecker, great speed, strong balance and a powerful point of attack, agility through the roof to get by any other offensive lineman with that bend and break effect, and great vision to keep track of where the ball carrier is. He fills in so many needs for this defense as well. Not only that, he's a strong edge against the run. So Montez Sweat's known for getting into the backfield. Put Chop Robinson against the run. It completes that overall edge rotation that the Chicago Bears would have of DeMarcus Walker, Montez Sweat, and then Chop Robinson. And nothing against Dallas Turner or Jared Verse, but Chop Robinson is just as good as them if he wasn't injured this past year. He's a backfield presence that will disrupt plays all the time for opposing offenses and keep this defense pressure on the quarterback and force them to throw against a super unbelievable secondary that we already have in the defense. Ryan Poles would complete building the elite defense in the NFL if he brings in a guy like Chop Robinson. And with Chop Robinson falling back a little bit, maybe a 14 or a 15 pick, trade back with the Raiders, trade back with Denver, trade back with the Saints, get another pick in the third round because there's so many hidden gems. Overall, I love the fact that we could bring in Chop Robinson. I was crazy about him earlier this season. Back in November, he was my number one guy, and he's really gone up back in the charts because I think he's a great player. I think he's a great athlete and would be a huge addition to the Chicago Bears defense for years to come. And having Eric Washington as our defensive coordinator, he would develop him. He can make him even better of a first step, better of a tackler, just overall a really good ball player for the Chicago Bears moving forward. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. So please put them in the comment section if you want Chop Robinson or not, or if you want Dallas Turner or Jared Verse or even someone else. Along with that, just your overall thoughts of how the offseason is going. And if you haven't already, just throw a bear down in the comment section below. And let's hit 15,000 subscribers, guys. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button on the channel in order to stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and highlights. But with that, thank you very much for tuning in this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, bear down, baby.